Hi, and welcome back to What Was That? In my teen years, I had a friend, and she would wake up to music from her alarm, and it was on her favorite radio station, which she would listen to during waking hours. She'd be listening to that favorite radio station of hers. And then at night, she would put her alarm on to wake her up with the music from her favorite radio station. Well, I remember I was over there hanging out with her at her house, and she was telling me that lately she's been waking up and the radio station is completely different. It's not her favorite radio station. And she says, I think my sisters are messing with me. I think that they're messing with me, or one of them at least was messing with her. And I found that very... it could have been that, but I was like, I mean, they might do that for a little bit, but then they'd get bored with it. But then I said, well, what if you have a ghost? And she's like, looks at me, and I'm like, well, we can see if it could be possibly a ghost. So she had the radio station on, and I said, well, you're not here, you can't prove it, you're here, you're not here. If you're here, prove that you're here. And the radio was playing on her favorite radio station, and it went like the dial turned like drastically through other radio stations. It was clearly being changed right in front of us. No one was there, no one was touching it, we weren't touching it. Like, it was actually like a ghost. And I know I'll never forget my friend and I looked at each other and we're like booking it out of her room so fast. It was a very crazy experience, and she actually was so freaked out that she didn't sleep in her room for a while. She actually slept either with her parents or a sister for just a little while because it really, really, really freaked her out. And I don't blame her. We also had another incident when we were hanging out together. Her mom would do these, I don't even remember what her mom did for a living, but she would make these tapes of speeches. And old speech tapes or old tapes, she would give them to my friend. And my friend, for whatever reason, when she was really bored, sometimes she would listen to what was being said on the tapes. And I remember that she and I were just hanging out, and we were just kind of chilling, and she decided that she was gonna play one of the tapes, and the tape is going normal, and then all of a sudden there's some speech that we just don't understand, which to me kind of sounded like something speaking backwards, and we both heard it and we both looked at each other like, what was that? And we rewound it and tried to play it, but it never came back. That spot that was weird that we both heard never came back. So there was definitely something there at her house that was messing with the radio, and then even, did something with the cassette that we were listening to at the time. So it was just bizarre, but it didn't repeat itself. So we couldn't find that spot. So it was just a one-off fluke, I guess, of something showing itself or, revealing itself or whatnot. But yeah, just wanted to come on here and share what was that, some experiences I had with a friend that apparently had a ghost or something in her house. So thanks for listening.